Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's tutorial, we're going to tackle a topic that causes confusion for so many people just getting started, or even scaling up with Power BI. Choosing the right Power BI license. By the end of this video, you'll have a crystal clear understanding of the different licensing options Power BI offers, what each of them actually means for you and your organization, and some practical tips to help you pick the one that suits you best. Alright, let's jump straight in. First things first, open up Power BI either the app or through your browser. This is your launchpad for everything Power BI, from data modeling to sharing insights with others. Now, the moment you consider going beyond the basics, you'll notice there's a lineup of different Power BI plans, and this is where many people start scratching their heads. Let's walk through the main ones you'll come across, and I'll break down what you actually get with each, starting with the *** free account ***. A lot of people are surprised that Power BI actually offers a free tier. If you're just dipping your toes in or want to explore what's possible without any commitment, this is fantastic. With a free account, you can load in your data, create beautiful reports, and play around to really understand all the features. However, here's the catch. When you want to share those eye-catching dashboards with teammates or collaborate across your team or organization, you'll hit a wall. Sharing content and real collaboration aren't supported with the free plan. So think of the free account as your personal sandbox, perfect for individual use or getting comfortable with Power BI's capabilities, but not enough if you need teamwork or distribution. Next up is *Power BI Pro ***, which is the most common starting point for professionals. This one comes in at $14 per user per month. Now this is where the doors really open for collaboration. With a Pro license, you can publish reports to workspaces, share dashboards with your colleagues, and even collaborate in real time. If your data story needs to reach beyond your own screen to a team, a department, or a handful of clients, this is the standard entry ticket. For most small and mid-sized teams, or if you're running a pilot project, Power BI Pro is all you need. It doesn't break the bank, and it gives you access to all the essentials. Moving a step up, you'll find *Power BI Premium per user *, which is priced at $24 per user per month. Now you might be thinking, wait, is Pro enough? Well, Premium offers extra muscle for enterprises or people working with incredibly large datasets or requiring advanced features like AI-driven analytics or paginated reports. With Premium per user, you also get higher refresh rates and priority resources, which means your reports load faster and handle bigger, more complex data. If you've ever found your Pro account hitting limits, say you manage huge data models or you need advanced data flows, Premium per user is designed to break those barriers. Now let's talk about the heavy hitter, Power BI Embedded ***. This is a different animal entirely, and it's priced in a completely different way. Instead of charging per individual user, it's based on the computing node type you pick. These range from A1 up to A8, with prices that start at about $735 per month and can rocket up over $23,000. So why use Embedded? Well, this plan is really for companies or developers who want to build Power BI reports right into their own apps or websites for their customers. Think of SaaS platforms or portals that need that custom analytics magic. Here, the price is tied to the size and performance of the node you choose, almost like picking a server size that can handle as much traffic as your app needs. For most organizations, this is more than they'll ever need, but it's a powerhouse if you're looking to scale with external users. And there you have it, a whirlwind tour of Power BI's licenses. I hope this breakdown has made your decision a bit easier and a lot less intimidating. Choosing the right plan is all about finding the balance between your needs now and where you hope to grow. If you're still unsure, don't rush, take your time, maybe start with the free or Pro version and scale up as your needs evolve. If you found this helpful, give the video a like, and if you still have questions or there's a specific scenario you want me to unpack, just drop it in the comments, I read them all. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more straightforward tech tutorials every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.